So instead of being in a messy office, I'm now in a messy kitchen, and because of that it might be a little bit more echoey, but hopefully the audio isn't too bad. What I'd like to do in this video is talk about two GPUs which are coming out very soon. The first of which is the NVIDIA RTX 2080. Yes, you heard that right. The RTX 2080, not the GTX 1180. This has actually been one of the most, the things that's been discussed a lot over the last month or so. At first they were saying it was going to be called the 20 series, and then they were saying it was the 11 series, and now all the rumours are pointing to the fact that it's going to be called the RTX 2080 and not an 1180. Kind of irrelevant really when you think about it, but they're going to announce this at Gamescom next week, so stay tuned for this. We should have an official announcement with this about this within the next week or so. This could be a significant announcement. The earlier kind of rumours and earlier specifications that were being released for this show that it is about 20 or maybe even 25% more powerful than a 1080 Ti. So bear in mind as well that a 1080 Ti was higher than a 1080. This is the equivalent of the next generation. It's that version of a 1080. So this will be the same as a 1080 Ti, more powerful but also more efficient. And it's been a long time since NVIDIA released any GPUs, so this is going to be significant in the gaming world, but also in the GPU mining world. But in the current climate, maybe they've released it at the bad time from a GPU mining perspective because the market is down. A lot of people are selling used GPUs, so it could be hard to justify buying this when there's so many used GPU bargains out there. But on the subject of new GPUs, there's actually a new AMD card coming out as well, but this AMD card, I don't think it's going to be suitable for mining. Here it's here. This is the AMD WX 8200. This was the announcement I came across the other day. And basically it's a slightly cut down version of the flagship WX 9100. Now this is a workstation GPU. It's not really designed for mining. I had a look, and I had a look for 9100. The 9100 is a very expensive one. I mean, look at the in the UK, £1,776. It's very, very expensive. It isn't being marketed to gamers. It isn't being marketed to miners. But I think this is the one I've got. Yeah. So you can see there's the 9100 on the left hand side. There's the 8200. You can see the stream processors is less, but boost clock is the same. Memory clock's higher. Single precision, the precision seems to be a lot lower, but it's got half the VRAM, which I don't think would be a major issue for mining. But look at the price. Instead of being $2,200 retail, it is $1,000. Now, I had a look at the hash rates for this card, for the 9100, sorry. Had a look for hash rates, and it was very difficult to find because, well, no one's really buying it to mine because it's such an expensive card. People who are buying it, they're buying it for, they're buying it for workstation use, editing and all that kind of thing. But that being said, perhaps this is one that could be good for mining because I think people were saying the 9100 wasn't suitable for mining, probably because of that high price point. But now, this cut down 8200 that might be just as good at mining, but less than half the cost. Maybe this is one that'll be good. I don't know. There's no figures out there yet. I've not seen anyone talking about it, but I thought I would bring it up anyway, guys, just so you guys know about it, because it's been a long time since we've heard about any new AMD cards. So consider that one a dark horse, but I think that most GPU miners will be more concerned about the RTX 2080 rather than this new AMD 8200. So yeah, stay tuned for this over the next week. I'll do a video about this when it's officially announced. When it's been released, we'll see the Founders Edition come out first, and hopefully we'll see a lot of people coming out and doing mining tests. But after that, we'll all see versions being released by Evca, Asus, all the usual suspects. So I'll leave links to all these articles below. Let me know what you think about this, and I'll speak to you all in the next one. Cheers, guys.